There were other people. Why should you be the only one involved?
But I am involved. We are all involved.
I need your love.
This is a Thor News presentation.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Hit the button, baby.
The people have the right to fight for their lives.
Stay cool. Thor News presents.
Can we talk? Or I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you want to listen to me? I'm freaking out. So, A, I'm probably going to ramble. B, this is probably not going to be my best video. And C, I'm definitely going to cuss. I'll count down from 5 to give you time to check out of this hotel, motel, fantasy bar on the internets, specifically the YouTube. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are they gone? Okay, good. Some motherfucker's gonna down thumb me anyway. You know, like, he's gonna stay past that and be like, I didn't like this video. And then he down thumbs it. That's how I was freaking out. Like the fucking title says, I am freaking out. Well, it could say, I apostrophe am freaking out, right? I mean, I don't know specifically which of those two I'm gonna use when I put it up, but I'm saying the title said I'm freaking out. You clicked on it. I was freaking out in a way you didn't like it, so you down thumbs it. I will just have to live with myself after that down thumbs. Yep, welcome to the October 7th, Thor's Day Thor Freak Out. Now you might say, hey Thor, what are you freaking out about? Well, thanks for asking. Let me say a bunch of shit, you know, like fucking tons, man. But I can specify it into like one thing that has been discombobulating my brain, fuzzing up my heart, and kicking me in the ass. It was spike boots on, okay? That is Syria, Russia, the United States, overall foreign policy. And through my years, people have been like, you're a doom-monger. And I'm like, what type of fucking idiot are you to think that I'm a doom-monger? 99% of the time, I tell jokes, man. And if it's doomy, I try to doom it down with jokes. So your accusation's way off base. Today, though, hey, I'm going to be mongering the fear. Why? Because I'm scared. And I'm freaking out. Because I've always had this weird feeling. It didn't matter if it was Syria or Iran. If the real World War III, meaning the one Einstein talked about, where after World War III, people would be fighting with sticks and stones. We'd be cavemen again. The real World War III would kill about 95% of the population in about 32 minutes. You wouldn't even see it. Back in the 80s, we called it nuclear war with birds in the air. That was 35 years ago, man, and they've sunk trillions into new technologies. It'll probably be like instant beams from space or some shit. Or like they've put nanobots in soda pop. And they'll just press a button, half people will die. Because that's been one of the, like, you know, war is so fucking awesome. They try and figure out how to kill everybody. And then science is like, no, the better way is like, how do you kill everybody but leave all the stuff standing without hurting the stuff? You know, like the gold and the cars and the buildings and the food. If we just have some fucking Nobel Prize winning genius who could figure out how to kill all the people without hurting all the stuff, then that would be awesome. Right? And back in the 80s, it's called the neutron bomb. Like somehow the neutron bomb would singe all flesh, but the stuff would be left over and not radiated. I think it was a sci-fi idea. Anyway, man, the 80s fucked me up when I was a kid. It's like, nuclear war tomorrow. I was like, really? Why? Why is everybody so mad at what good is blowing the world up going to do, you know? Anyway, so the thing I'm freaking out is like, Russia and America are now taking their currency proxy war to a real war. I mean, Russia's put boots on the ground in Syria. And NATO the other day, NATO, N-A-T-O, said, hey, Russia, you got to stop impeding on Turkish airspace. Please don't do that. And I've read a bunch about another reports where Russia and other countries have gotten into like no-fly zone skirmishes, you know, which is weird because they're like, we draw invisible lines on the ground, like this is a state, this is a nation. Then they draw like invisible lines in the air too, like this nation goes all the way up to 100 miles, and then it's just space. And then nobody owns space. Asterisk, we all know NASA owns space. And fake space. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so this slow escalation has gotten pretty fast. And I went to check DEF CON, like what fucking DEF CON are we at? We must be at like DEF CON 85 or DEF CON 1. And I checked, and it was like, we're at DEF CON 5. I was like, what? Is this thing broken? You know, like it's like a World War III broke out tomorrow over 2 MiG fighters. Over like a MiG fighter and a F-35 meeting over Syria, and then get in a fight, and one shoots the other down, and active war, boom, boom, boom. You know, just like, well, It'd be like, hey guys, wait, you can't go to World War III. We're at DEFCON 5. You gotta at least go to DEFCON 4, DEFCON 3, DEFCON 2. And then at DEFCON 2, you can go to war. You can't go to war at DEFCON 5. You know, that's like total peacetime. Everything's totally cool. There are no threats out there whatsoever. It's like a Cookie Monster on the Homeland Security thread. Or was it Oscar the Grouch? I forget. See all those people who always comment that I'm a fucking idiot. Well, they are correct. I've proven myself to be a fucking idiot today. People like, you drinking? Nope. You smoking? Nope. Well, cigarettes. You on drugs? No. I'm fucking freaking out over Syria, man, because we literally, like, we were one fucking idiotic move from World War III. And, like, just, wow. You know? I mean, NATO warned fucking Russia. When was the last time you saw that? And then Russia put boots on the ground. And it's like, we're bombing fucking hospitals. Like, this whole war on, we gotta kill some fucking phantom Islamic State. Like, where is that state? It's everywhere. Oh, well then it's not a state, man. Like, a state has lines. And a state has a state bird. And a state has a fucking state capital. Like, there's no fucking Islamic State. I don't know if you know that, but it's a fucking media hoax, man. Like, there's no Islamic State. It's a bunch of fucking criminals. It's a bunch of criminals who banded together to go fucking murder, rob, and pillage and kill a whole lot of fucking cool architecture. They're just a bunch of murderers and fucking idiots. They're not a fucking state. I warned you. I said I was freaking out. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, we bombed a fucking hospital. You know, like I'm the one, like, if you check on Twitter, I'm always like, fuck you, drones. And science is like, drones are awesome. Science is awesome. Fucking robots are awesome. NASA's like, robots, man. I'm NASA and I'm jerking off over fucking robots on Mars. Probably gonna have to edit this one. Anyway, I'm like, no, fucking drones are bad, man. The whole don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Well, robots don't see fucking eyes. Not in that way. So killing people with drones is pretty cowardly. Like, it's taking all humanity out of war, and that is a very bad thing. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Drones are pretty bad. And so, man, this whole shit with Russia and America and China has been going on for, like, since quantitative easing 0% interest rates started. It started in economies, and the ruble's been taking a pounding, and China accused America of fucking the stock market, and then Glitch Day happened. And I mean, it's literally slowly been escalating. Like, Putin flying B-52 bombers or whatever, Russian bombers by Alaska on, like, 4th of July as Obama's giving his speech or whatever. Like, yeah, dude, it's just been fucking ratcheting up. Like, if I was going to be some fucking fearmonger, I'd have fearmongered the fuck out of it. Like, the Cold War that just fucking keeps getting hotter. You know what I'm saying? It's been bad, and it's been getting worse. Like, much worse. And now it's at the point where we are one skirmish mistake play from humanity losing the big game. And one of the things that drives me crazy is one thing I've learned on YouTube is that, like, it seems like 70% of all people think they know everything. It's like, I read the Bible. I know exactly how all this shit goes down. Or I watched some fucking videos, man. I know exactly how this shit goes down. I read Mark Dass's book on the Illuminati. I know exactly what's gonna happen. And the truth is, ain't nobody know, man. Ain't nobody know. You can say, you can know overall overarching generalities. But if you think you know, write me down some specifics on a piece of paper with dates and have them come true. We haven't really had anybody do that ever in the last 10, 20 years. So all these people talking about exactly, and I'm a Christian. I've been studying the book of Revelation as a Christian, a human, and a screenwriter since I was like fucking 12. Uh-oh, I'm going to hell for saying the F word. So I almost laugh inside where everybody else is like, I figured it out, man. I know exactly what this means. I'm like, okay, write it all down. Show me, genius. And nobody's done it, and nobody's gotten it right. So, like, dude, nobody knows. The whole New World Order, you don't know. None of them know. Even, like, the majority of everybody, but like 13 guys in the whole fucking Illuminati Super 52 Secret Society group, only like 13 people know the overall arching plan, man. So nobody knows all the details. And the fact is all those people who think they know everything, they've, like, quit. They're like, all right, it's all going down. We can't change it. We can't affect it. So I'm just going to go on YouTube, make comments, talk about, I know exactly how it's all going to go down. And you don't. Okay. So I've wanted to say that for a while. And I apologize if I've offended you. And you know that you figured it all out. So you're like, no, I know how it's all. And I'm like, okay. And I'm not going to write down for you because my penmanship is horrible. So it's just frustrating. I got, dude, this war's freaking me out. We keep getting closer to war. We need a 100-year Earth truce. We need humanity to decide that, yeah, mutually assured destruction is fucking the worst play humanity could ever make and is a total failure of everything. Right? Okay. So, you know, man, I guess that's all I had to say about that. I don't know. Thanks for listening. I'm just saying, I don't know. You know, it's like, it sounds, I feel like I'm the only one. I'm like, dude, we gotta just convince. It's funny, like, I'll tell you a little story. A teeny story. But back in the day, I was trying to put together the Astonishers. I was like, hey, man, I think it would be cool if me, Suspicious Observers, Dutch Sense, BB Earthwatch, Dabu 7, got together for a weekend, had fun, videotaped it all, made a couple shows. And I was so grandiose, I told them. And everybody's like, oh, so-and-so's got flaws, and so-and-so has flaws, and so-and-so has flaws. And I was like, yeah, I know they got flaws, dude. We all have flaws. Hopefully, we can all raise everybody else's game together. And we don't have to agree on everything. But BP ain't never killed nobody. Dutch ain't never killed nobody. Dabu ain't never killed nobody. Yeah, we've all made mistakes. Some of us have made bigger mistakes than others. But man, it was just gonna be a fucking show where we sit around and fucking talk about everything. And in my grandiosity, I said to the guys, a couple of them, I was like, look, man, like, honestly, one of my goals is we need to show the world that television and our politicians don't represent Americans. That the whole world is judging us from our politicians' horrible foreign policy, our monetary policy of just printing $8 trillion in the last, 8 years, and television, which has become like a reality show cesspool. Yeah, the whole world doesn't like us, and the whole world just thinks we're a bunch of fucking selfish, horrible assholes, right? So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and so I was like, dude, I just, that's what I want the group to kind of be like the Astonishers, represent America, and kind of say, yeah, that's not us, that's not America, man. Like, we're trying to fix this shit. We're trying to make it work. We're trying to teach, learn, chill out, and kind of say, like, hey, yeah, fuck World War III is a bad idea. Like, don't, anything, any retribution against America, that's not going to be a solution, man. That we got to find a peaceful solution where all the people of the world come together. That's it. Then you got your, nihilists. You're like, yeah, the whole world needs to die. The people who want the world to die, the people who are like, I want the world to end. No, you don't. No, you really don't. So you've just given up and you're angry. And technically, subconsciously, you want other people to save it. And I'm doing my best. But I admit, it's not that great, man. We are literally at the doorstep of World War fucking III. 95% of the earth thinks war is oxygen and we can't live without it. Especially the guys who, make a lot of money, have power, get women from war. I'm pretty sure the majority of them don't want to give it up. Even though if they gave it up, they could still make a shitload of profit, still stay powerful, just live in a much, 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 much better world. But they must like that evil demonic blood spirit shit. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what I can do, man. So just saying, as a guy who's doing his best to help civilization from falling apart, I'm doing a shitty job, man. And I'm sorry. I guess, I'm sorry. And the whole Syria thing's just been freaking me out. So, is why I haven't made a lot of videos the last few days. I mean, I've recorded a couple. I just haven't finished them because I've just, I don't know. This thing's probably nonsensical and rambling. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can do this once every 6 months, Hopefully I've just hopefully I've earned the privilege to just lose my mind on the microphone. And people will understand. I do my best to stay positive, stay cool, keep a sense of humor. Not let the bastards get me down. But, you know, knowing that the whole fate of the world right now is in the hands of Putin and Obama and a bunch of other fucking politicians, and, you know, it's got me sad. It's like, holy fuck. And it's like, hey, and this is going to offend a lot of people, but, you know, like, you look at the entire crop we have for presidential candidates, they're all a joke. Like, these are the best we have to offer in 2015. These are the guys, the greatest Americans who could run everything great. Like, this is the best we have to offer. Like, you're getting excited about any of these people. Like, they're going to save us or change the system. I don't know, man. I gotta hope it hasn't ended. And, I think it's not going to end. And we should be able to avoid it. We always have. Hopefully we can still get to that 100-year Earth truce, the global jubilee, and we can build a future like only I have imagined. Or I'm sure a lot of other people have. And so, I don't know. Thanks for listening. I'm not going to edit this if you don't mind. I'm just going to stick a DEF CON sticker on it. I'm just not going to put a lot of effort into it. Okay? So you know. Yeah, okay. Anyway, God bless everybody. I love you guys. I appreciate it. It's good to have a team, and you take the best out of y'all. This team is awesome. So, alright, stay cool. I promise. I will unfreak out very soon. Asterisk. Alright. Peace out.